Nice.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
That song sounds like a workout song, like the Jane Fonda from those years or something.
Ish. Yeah, ish. My personal, when
Pretty
I work
good.
out, my go-to is Foo Fighters Run. I cannot help it. Check it out.
Well, I mean, I'm sure people have checked it out. It's Foo Fighters. You don't really
Yeah,
you
that
don't have to
song,
you don't really have to plug
that,
Foo Fighters on the show. I mean,
well,
they're
yeah, that song just makes me want to kick some ass and like lift shit. So
that
yeah.
song other than like Slipknot or something like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, Slipknot works too.
Thanks for joining me on completely last minute.
Last minute. You're welcome. Love
You
you.
came out of the gate like, why didn't you invite me to your Halloween show? Well, listen, there's a reason.
I did. I
There's a
did.
reason for this. There's a reason for this because I had someone lined up, a very good friend of mine that's not a really good friend of mine now, right in this moment.
Ooh. Ooh,
And
let's talk.
just
Let's
in
spill
this
the
hour,
tea.
just in this moment, just for the show. I'm not going to name names, Pete, but they had to
Okay, Pete.
re- repeat. We're going to have to do a repeats. What we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, something about this dog and his dad and his dog. I don't know what happened, but I don't. Whatever. I still got a show to do. I don't
You
have
got
to do.
stuff to do.
I mean, I can choose not to do it, but I was like, Eric, do you want to do it? Tracy, you want to do it? Holly, you want to do it? Okay, you didn't. You haven't talked to Holly today?
I earlier we were talking about Friendsgiving, which we're doing on Friday. I'm gonna be
It's
like
nothing. It has
doing a
nothing.
blowout.
I wasn't invited to that, so I mean, it's okay. We're allowed to have separate events, right?
You can come. I'm feeding everybody.
Well, you always do that. Anyway, I don't know if Holly wants me to say this on the show, so I'll wait. She said she'd be watching. There's people watching. I will wait till she chats and says it's okay before I say anything.
Okay.
I think she's okay. I would think so.
Okay.
She's
Fair enough.
she's able to talk, so that's good. But
I am only holding my phone in my hand, so I have no ring. I have no tripod. So I am playing with my guitar for like a little bit tonight. So
let
yay.
me see let me see the whole thing. Like, show me the thing. I mean, like, yeah. What kind of is that? A Fender? Is it a Fender?
I bought it from my brother-in-law
Let
about
me see.
10 years ago.
Let me see the headstock.
And he was sick. He was really sick, actually, like end stage kidney disease. And he was bored and he's like, I need something. And I bought a guitar and I
I
couldn't play it. It was pissing me off. I played violin for like 12 years and it was pissing me off that like none of my knowledge from reading music or whatever translated playing guitar. So
well,
it pissed me
it
off.
can in time. It does in
Huh?
time. It does in time. It will. Like, if
It
you
does, but like I want it kind of instantaneous. And he was sick and he's like, look, I need an outlet. And I'm like, here you go, buddy. Here's my guitar, here's my amp, everything. And weird enough, this just got returned back to me a few days before Christmas last year after like 7 years of being gone. And it was just returned to me. So I take care of it. I'm pretty proud of it. So
let me see the headstock of it. Show the headstock. The headstock. Nice. I like it.
yeah,
That's
I like it too.
That's
I
pretty.
like this, and I have my new guitar, which is Apple Annie.
What?
Apple Annie. I call her Apple Annie
Why?
because she's green. She's a sunburst green. I love her.
Okay. I didn't name my guitar any of my guitars. Are you
Well,
supposed
I
to do it?
mean,
Are you
you're
supposed
not
to?
that cool. Like I name all my
Well,
guitars and
I have
cars.
things. I have a lot going on here. You know what I mean? I had a wall taken out of here. It's
You
finally
did.
done. It's finally. Well, you saw it. It's finally done
It's
here.
amazing. It really is
I finally
amazing.
got the other end put together, and without Rob's help, even though he was supposed to help me with that, he conveniently didn't, and walked in when it was already done. So
Oh
whatever.
well, yeah.
The next thing I got to do is I'm getting a new desk for in here. I'm getting a desk for in there, and some actual furniture, so I don't have to pull the freaking chairs out of the kitchen.
Nice, nice.
Do that. Shouldn't have to do that.
I'm
So
proud of you.
that brings me to a point. I'm having a website build. I don't know if you saw the last episode.
Yeah,
With
you asked me about that. Yeah.
okay, so I'm going to I'm having a guy do it, and I asked him if I could interview him on the show sometime, and he said yeah, that'd be great. So we'll have him on at some point. But
Cool.
he lives. He's nobody around here. It's somebody I found online, not through a dating service, not through Grindr, it's nothing like that. But he's a website builder basically, and that's what he does. And he's helped. I've talked to him on the phone, and anyway, so but I'm wanting to incorporate something like Patreon, but not Patreon because you have to pay to use that. And
Yes.
I said there's got to be. Is there something that I can do like that without going through somebody? Can I just? He's like, oh yeah. It's like you can just have your own sort of like Patreon where there's no like company. It's just your thing. So that I need some financial help. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like eating out of the dumpster or anything. I'm just saying, if you like the show,
Some
eventually
sponsorship. Yeah.
you'll be able to become a member for
Yeah.
like I'll do exclusive stuff like merchandise and because I don't sell merchandise, but like T-shirts and stuff and a sticker pack or something.
Yeah.
And for like $1 a month, I'll take
I
a
love
dollar.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Sign me up.
Well, I can't yet. It's not up yet.
I know, but sign me up. What do you do?
Well, I can't sign you up. You have to sign you up.
Well, I mean, I'll sign me up once you give me
I
the
might sign
information.
myself up and do it. That way I know that I'm saving something.
Right.
But
I love it.
all the
I
money
love
will
it.
be used towards the show.
I love the journey, Scott. I love it.
It's
I'm
been
proud of
3.5 years, and I'm just now getting a website. But a website's not as big as it used to be, but it still is.
It's something. It's something. I'm proud of you.
Uh, well, Holly's not responding, so she threw her back out. I'm just gonna go ahead and say
Holly's probably asleep. She wakes up at the ass crack of dawn.
I just talked to her on the messenger thing.
Yeah, well, she works at the ass crack of dawn. So
She said that she would be watching the show. That's what people need to start telling the truth,
I mean, maybe she had to shower or poop or feed her cats. Come on,
Well,
man.
I mean, everybody poops.
You gave me 10 minutes notice. I
I
rushed
didn't.
my ass
I
home
didn't.
in 5 minutes. I'm
And
here.
we still started late.
We
I
did.
could
That's on you,
have
not me.
started. I could have just went ahead and started though, but I wasn't even
I
ready.
was ready at 8:59.
Okay.
Even a change of clothes, buddy.
Okay. Well, whatever. You really
Happy
didn't have to
Halloween.
change your entire clothes because it's just from here up. I mean, I'm not even wearing pants. I
Oh, no, I have to have decent clothes. Yeah.
don't know if I can do that. That'd be weird.
I'm a
Oh,
girl.
speaking of clothes, the shirt. I didn't post it on Instagram because I didn't have time. But it's Dragonfly Effect from Pittsburgh. Check them out.
Nice.
They're cool.
Nice.
Speaking of bands in Pittsburgh, this is badass. I was in the Instagram realm last night, just scrolling and minding my own business, and all of a sudden, I don't have any like good music for. I need to have some background music for like stories and things. I'll work on that. Um, but I came across the show and I got my ticket immediately. It's at the Bridge Music Bar in Pittsburgh. It's Tales of Creature. I'll tell you about them in a second.
Okay.
Tales of Creature. It's Nefel that I've seen once. They're from Pittsburgh. They're great. Anton Ego, which I haven't seen. They're phenomenal. And Space Weather. They're good. So,
So I have a question.
uh-oh.
I do have a question. So
About what?
I bought tickets for Drown the Deep, which you were supposed to take me to, and
Well, then
I didn't get to
I
go.
can't go to it. Then you have to go. You have to go without me.
No, no, no,
That's
no,
what
no,
makes it
no.
even. That
This was
evens it up
back.
at that
This
point.
was like a while ago. So I'm saying I bought tickets to a show you were supposed to take me to, and it didn't happen. So what show are you taking me to next?
Well, I've already bought tickets to this one, so I would be that one. And it's plus it's Sunday. It's like this Sunday. It's not very good notice.
Boo, bummer,
Uh,
dude.
Anyway, Tales of Creature, you're not going to find their music anywhere yet other than YouTube. Go to YouTube, look up Tales of Creature. There's 2 songs. They just released a new one the other day, and it's freaking. Mm-hmm. But anyway, the drummer for Tales of Creature is the drummer from Haven State from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And from what I gathered from talking to Luke, what's his name, Luke? From what I see him in Pittsburgh when I go up there. From what I've gathered, he, he met the guitar player online or something, and I don't know. But anyway, eventually, Luke went out to L.A. where this guy lives, and they recorded the video for the first song. It's called Goodbye, and it's freaking. Mm-hmm. And I hate it because you can't get it anywhere yet.
Mhm.
It's only on YouTube, and
Nice, nice.
that's fine. But they're doing a little East Coast run. Let's see, Friday they're in New York, and then Saturday they're in Philly, and then Sunday they're in Pittsburgh. And I got
Okay.
my ticket immediately because that lineup is just, it's gonna be stacked.
Stacked.
And the venue's cool. I've only been to the venue once, and that's when Lilith played that night, and Sommelier, and I think
Nice. Okay.
somebody else, one more person, maybe that was it. But that was the first time I'd been there. I think that was last winter because I remember being freezing ass cold outside.
Yeah,
But
that sounds about right.
it's a pretty cool place. I like that place. So anyway,
So
and
anyway,
I booked a show for Friday. Now you must watch this show. If you can't watch it live, you must watch it eventually because these guys are okay. You remember when I had See You Next Tuesday on about a month
yeah,
ago, or something, month and a half, something
yeah.
like that? Well, they shortly after that they came down to they did a little tour and went and played in Charleston. I went down to the Blue Parrot and saw them in Charleston.
Yeah.
Badass show. The band they were touring with from Detroit is called Sawchuck. Sawchuck. Oh yeah, I'll play a little bit of it actually. But yeah, so they're going to be on Friday. I forced them to be on the show when I met them after their performance.
You forced them. Oh, please do
Yeah,
tell.
that's been working a lot easier than just asking people because you just ask somebody and they're sure, and then you hit them up and they're like they don't even know who you are anymore. So
Oh,
I
please
forced,
tell me how you forced them, please.
I can't give away my secrets. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
yes, you can.
Can't.
That's bullshit.
It's the trick of the trade.
Bullshit, buddy.
Trick of the
I
trade.
call bullshit.
Let's see. I don't want to play anything that we're going to play on the show because that'll ruin the.
So wait, you're busy
Yeah.
Friday?
What?
You're busy Friday because
Salt
at
Chuck.
home
Salt
we
Chuck.
are doing
Salt Chuck is-
Friendsgiving.
Salt Chuck is on at 7:30, so the friends people can watch the show. That's a good thing. That's a good idea.
No. I'm cooking a Friendsgiving Thanksgiving while they're doing First
I haven't.
Fridays.
Salt Chuck's going to be on. I can't do it. I'm sorry. They're awesome.
Can you come at 9?
The show's at 7:30, so possibly I could be late.
There'll be tons of food, and then it'll be fine if you come late.
I
Please
can't
do.
eat that much food though. I can't eat that much.
You get gassy, I know.
Do you have
it's
an iceberg
terrible.
lettuce salad by chance?
I can do an iceberg lettuce salad if you want that.
Just for me.
I would absolutely
Have to
do
ruin
that.
it for everybody. I can't eat that romaine hearts. No, no. I don't want hearts
I
in
am
my salad.
cooking a shit ton of food for like 4 people, lovingly. And
What
if
do
you
you?
want
I mean,
a root
what do you
salad,
do with the leftovers? Okay.
I'm cooking a shit ton of food for a lot of people lovingly because that's my heart. If you are able to come about 9:30, I will make sure there is a wedge salad for you.
Not a wedge salad, an iceberg salad. I don't want. it's got to be cut up and chopped like a chopped
Okay,
salad.
okay, I will
Now,
do that iceberg wedge salad.
if you do the romaine, what if you have to use the other stuff? Just make it
No,
a chopped salad. I can eat that, but I don't want like a whole stem of lettuce in my salad.
well,
I don't. I
no, I
can't
hope
do that.
you come though. If you come, I will actually make something for you.
Well, I'll have to get back to you.
Okay, fair
All I
enough.
have to do is the show, but I don't know. I might have a book signing or something afterwards. I got to go to. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. Hot date. I get it, man. I get it.
Well, I
You're
mean,
a man who
I am the hashtag single life. You know,
you are a man in charge. I get it.
and I have a lot of work to do around the house here. Lots
More
to do.
walls to smash. Yeah,
Well,
I get it.
I see. I took that one closet out, so
I'm kind of pissed I didn't get to
I
smash
don't have
walls
any
with you.
storage. I have no storage now for all my Christmas decorations.
Ugh.
So they're stacked up in the
Ew.
hallway right now. I got to put them under the house because I do have
Oh, the horror. Oh my God.
a horror. What'd you say?
Yeah, the horror,
A
not the
horror.
whore.
Eric, check this. Just check this out real quick. You're gonna love this.
Forever cautious, counting the reasons. I can never sleep at night, living in ruin.
All right, Friday. That's all I'm playing.
Okay.
They're from Detroit. They're awesome. They're the nicest guys ever. I met every single one of them. I think I did. I didn't meet the drummer. I didn't catch up with him. But Damon, the lead singer, I talked to him, and just the nicest people. And so that'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun on Friday. And let's see. I don't want to give away like the bands I've been talking to because what if they don't schedule? Then
Okay, fair enough.
I'd be a liar. I don't want to be that person. So there's a few. There's a local that I'm in talks with that's definitely going to do it. I'm sure. We just haven't figured out the when and if it's in person or not. But there's that, and then Thanksgiving week is just going to be stacked because we got the Thanksgiving show on the 20. What is it? The 20. Let me take a peek. The 21st. It's the Tuesday of Thanksgiving week.
Okay.
So Tuesday is the Thanksgiving show with maintenance with the dildo and the table and that one.
Oh, nice. Who's
Those guys,
co-hosting?
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun to talk to them again. And then
Who's co-hosting with maintenance?
what is it?
Who's co-hosting with maintenance?
I haven't set that up yet, Tracy. It's a 8 o'clock show, I think. 8 o'clock. Yeah.
I can do that.
I mean, fine. That's cool. I'm with it.
I'd like to meet them. Yeah, it was cool talking to them.
They're the shit. Yeah. The 25th, which is the Saturday after you get fat, is and sleep all day, and then get up and eat again, and then you're eating leftovers. So Saturday is going to be like a closed, not necessarily a party, but just kind of like a hangout. It's going to be a closed hangout though at Music on Main, and Heliosphere, which is Jackie the owner's band,
Yes.
finally are going to be on the show, and we're going to do it from Music on Main on Saturday. I don't know what time yet. We haven't discussed full details yet, but I'll let you know.
Awesome.
But that'll be fun. They're really good. They're
You should
instrumental.
call back Corey and them from Assault on Fifth because they were just in town.
When?
I think last week.
When last week though?
They played at Music on Main.
I know, but you sure that was are you sure it's not upcoming?
I thought it was last week. I missed it.
Last week, not this week, past weekend, like the other day, but the weekend before, it was Black Hole Zion show that I was at, and they weren't there.
Well, I thought they were there recently because I was pissed I couldn't go.
Look, well, your phone's the camera, just like mine is, right? Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So okay, let me. Well, no, I'll look it up later. I don't want to compromise. You know how the connections and stuff are here.
The integrity of Zoom, I understand.
Well, I mean, it's getting better. I installed some kind of an update that they do, and they supposedly fix bugs and whatever that means. You don't have Apple, do you? You don't have anything
I
Apple.
do not. I am an Android slut.
There's a that makes me an Apple slut, I guess, right?
Yes, indeed.
There's a program on Mac. It might be on Windows too. I don't think it is because Mac's a lot. Anyway, but you can you can build or you can learn how to code. It's like a game, and this little guy hops around this like just space, and you just give him commands based on how to code. I didn't even make it to the first level because I got bored. I was like, well, this is dumb.
Yeah, it's way too geeky for me.
People actually do this for a living, and this is stupid.
I mean, it's cool, but not for me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even build a website, so yeah. I tried one time, like the ones that teach you how to, because Mac has one of those. It's called Universe, and it's free, and it can teach you. I didn't even make it, obviously, because I don't have it. I mean, it's very easy to follow. I can follow it, but after a while, I was just kind of like, hey, look, a bird,
Squirrel.
Squirrel. I got this today. I haven't named him yet, but this is Phil. You remember Phil?
Hi, Phil.
Phil's on the stool. I can't. I mean, I can hold him.
Phil's in my spot.
Well, that was actually Pete's spot.
Well, I mean, Pete fucked up, so.
Pete definitely fucked up.
Just kidding. I don't know you, Pete. Sorry.
Well, there he is. Well, I can't.
That's badass.
He changes colors.
He's pretty. Is Murphy scared of him?
Who? Phil?
Yeah.
No, Phil is scared of Murphy. Way around for sure. I don't
Murphy's
know.
a badass.
He's never really reacted to. Now that he would probably play with because it's like frilly at the bottom, so I'm sure he's on the bed asleep. Right. Did you get any? While you weren't home, I was going to ask you if you got any trick or treaters, or did they even do trick or treating tonight at all?
I mean, in Clarksburg from like 6 to 7:30, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I haven't had one trick or treater since the very first year that I moved in here in 2012 or 2013.
Maybe that's a blessing. I don't know.
I mean, I could care less. Honestly, I don't really know. It's my candy. I mean, because I always have candy
for
on
you.
hand. I always have candy on hand here for me. It's not to.
You never told me you had candy. Damn it!
I put it in places that people don't normally look.
I fed you. That's absolutely
like the medicine
bullshit.
cabinet. I put it in like pill bottles and stuff.
Okay.
It's way more delicious. I did have the M&M's has a new flavor or new filling or whatever they call it. And I still have some caramel iced coffee or iced brew or something like that, or no, caramel cold brew. That's what it's called. It's good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I think they could have done without the caramel. That was not needed. But like a coffee flavored M&M, yes.
See, where I come from, we say caramel.
Well, I don't know where you're from, but we say caramel here.
Caramel.
Do you say buggy or shopping cart?
I say cart.
It's buggy all day long.
No, it's cart.
It's
or
not
shopping
freaking
cart.
soda. We're not in the north. It's pop. Okay.
No, it is soda or cola.
You definitely not. You're a foreigner. Sure.
I have been told that.
No idea who you are.
Okay, is it toboggan or toque? Or beanie?
Beanie's just stupid. I think that was the name of the lady, but my dad grew up with somebody named Beanie, so I can't say it. I just can't do it. It's weird. It's somebody's name.
So toboggan or toque?
But toboggan's also a sled,
It is. I just call it like a hat. I just call it a hat.
Or yeah, well, toboggan to me, a toboggan is one that has one of those balls on the top. That's but you can get those without that too. That's what I usually go for if I can find it.
Yeah.
But what would those be called? Just
beanies. Those are called beanies.
No, that's a stupid name.
They are. I hate that name, but it's what they're called.
It's kind of like hoodie.
Yeah. I mean, how do you differentiate between hoodie?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm just saying that's a dumb name,
I actually just learned tonight that they sell hoodies without pockets. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's the point of that?
I don't know, but I learned that they sell hoodies without pockets. I'm like,
I had my parents got me a Buckle gift card because I only shop at Buckle. I can't. That's the only jeans I will wear. I can't I can't. I just
Oh,
can't do
you
it.
bougie.
I've
Okay.
tried. I am bougie. I'm bougie. I just learned that word the other day. Who said? Was it you that said that, or was it who said that the
Baby
other day?
babe, baby babe.
No, somebody said that the other day, and I was like, "What?
No,
What does
I
that
said that to
mean?"
you too, bougie.
Did I ask you what it meant?
You did. And I said, if you have to ask, you can't understand.
Okay, so this person actually told me, and they were nice and told me what the definition was, so it wasn't you. Anyway, but yeah,
Fair.
somebody told me. I can't remember. But yeah, I am bougie, I guess, for sure. But yeah, but Buckle has those stupid hoodie shirts where it's just a long sleeve shirt, but it's very light. It would never keep you warm in like a windstorm, but it has a hood on it. It's the dumb. It's like for fashion or something.
I
It's
just
dumb.
learned this today. I'm like, what the fuck? Really?
What,
Ugh.
bougie?
No, not bougie, dummy. I told you that. I meant the hoodies with no pockets.
Yeah, that's strange. But I mean, like the shirts, they're very light. Even though they're long sleeve, it doesn't matter. They're just very light. It's like a
Right?
t-shirt. There's nothing that would protect you from to keep you warm, but the hoodie would. You know, the hood or whatever. But the hood's as light as it's dumb. Why are people wearing this stuff? It's like cargo shorts, you know, that I still wear.
Yes, you do.
Hey, you gotta have pockets, you know. You gotta have pockets.
You do. They're important. Girls now have pockets in dresses, and that's extremely important.
That's for cell phones, though, right? That's where you put your cell phone. Like
Cell phone,
girls don't
cigarette
have, girls
bait,
don't need
money.
girls don't need any other pockets on jeans or shorts or anything other than the back one where they put their phone. That's the only pocket that they need.
No, we need pockets,
because they don't.
man.
You can't get into those pockets. I mean, have you?
Are you a girl? Are you a
No,
girl?
but I've watched them. Like they never put their hands in their pockets ever, unless they're wearing like baggy jeans. But some girls they cannot even get their hands down in the pockets. So it's sew them shut. You don't need them. You don't need them. You're
It's
wasting
so you can
pocket
hold
room.
your shit and don't have to carry a purse.
I've never had to do that. Now what's a fanny pack? I used to wear one of those. Everybody did. In the 90s.
Oh God.
The
Really?
zipper things, the belt things.
Oh really?
Everybody
Oh.
did. Oh yeah.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
I didn't. No,
Not for
I
very long.
didn't.
I didn't for very long because I was like, this is stupid. I don't even
I was too
care
cool
that's
for
G.I.
that.
Joe on it. I don't like it. It's dumb, you know?
I was too cool for that. Sorry.
You weren't. You had to have had one at some point. Everybody did.
No,
Everybody
I
did.
never
it's like
had
a
a
bag
fanny
phone. It's like a bag phone in your minivan. Everybody had one.
I never had a fanny pack. Ugh.
How about a bag phone?
Yeah, my mom had one like
These are the
1992.
things we should have taled about for the party
They were
thing.
huge.
We should have had a circle, like an AA meeting kind of discussion at the party. What do you remember from the 90s? You know?
Right? We should have. Next time. Next time we'll
Or
do that.
trivia or some kind of like bingo or something like that.
Next time. Yeah.
Work on that.
There will be a next time.
I wanna
It was
look
a
up
hell of a party.
something. I wanna
You
look
were
up something.
you were an amazing DJ, and that was a hell of a party. So thank you.
I hadn't DJ'd in over 15 years, so
That was so fun, though.
thankfully you gave me music to work with because I don't have what I have in my library. It's none of that stuff. I mean, I have it, some of it I do.
But-
I didn't play My Sharona. Damn it, I wanted to play My Sharona.
Aw.
And I just now thought of that.
But
Next time.
did you have fun?
It was okay.
Fuck you.
Now,
It was fun.
it would have been a disaster if I would have stayed set up on that other side where it was echoey because it didn't echo at all where I moved to. It
Yeah,
wasn't-
you got a good
I mean,
spot.
It did, but it wasn't. I couldn't hear it. You guys heard
But
it.
the fact that we were doing this
I pumped
in
the fog out like crazy, dude. That was foggy
the fact
constantly.
that we were doing this in a 120-year-old, school gym, that was pretty epic. So I've never done that in my life. I'm pretty sure you haven't either. Done a party like that in a
It was a dance.
120-year-old
It was a
school gym.
dance. It was a dance, is what it was.
It was fun as fuck. Shut up. It was fun as fuck. And
I didn't
you
know
for
a lot of the
being
people there. I mean, I knew some of them. One of them was Mike's friend.
Yeah.
Chad. Yeah, I talked to him. I met
Yeah.
him. I didn't know him before, but there's a few people I didn't know. But yeah, I mean, I met them.
It was a good time.
And now we're friends on Facebook.
We're all
Great.
friends. Yay.
Okay, a little bit of Halloween trivia. This is what me and Pete were supposed to do. Oh, hey, guess who's in the chat?
Pete.
Guess who's in the chat? Guess who's in the chat? You can't see it. Dale's in the chat.
Hi, Dale.
Hi, Dale. He says happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, Dale. And Ashley and Tallulah.
Tallulah.
I love her name.
Dale probably knows this answer though, but this is what me and Pete were going to do. He was going to supposed to do some homework, and I was supposed to, but I knew he wasn't going to come over, so I didn't do mine. And I have other things going on. Who wrote the original Monster Mash song? The original writer.
Shit, really?
No
idea.
The original performer.
No
Dale,
clue.
anybody in the chat know? He says hi, Tracy. Dale, do you
Hi.
know who wrote the original Monster? You don't win anything. This is just a dumb game. Hey, we could talk wieners. We could always do
Bing
that.
Crosby. Bing Crosby wrote it.
No, he didn't. Not that I know of, but that's not what the Google says, and they're right.
Oh wait, who wrote it?
Well, let's wait and see if anybody knows. There's people watching.
I'm impatient.
Did you see the video I put on Facebook?
No. I've been trying to stay off social media recently.
Boris Karloff. No. Wrong. I don't have a buzzard, or ding, ding, ding. I don't have any of that. She gave Bobby Pickett.
Who?
Whoever that is. Bobby Pickett. Bobby Pickett. That's what it says here. According to Google, Bobby Pickett. Let me click on Bobby Pickett here. Oh yeah, that's right. Robert George Pickett. He died in 2007. Better known as Boris Pickett. Oh, he had Boris, but he had Karloff. Why is it Pickett, Dale? I have Pickett.
Interesting.
Same. American singer-songwriter and comedian. Let's look here. Best known for co-writing and performing the 1962 smash hit Monster Mash.
Wow. Okay.
That song doesn't sound that old, really.
It really doesn't.
Massachusetts. Yeah, Wikipedia. Wikipedia. I don't know the Karloff name. Is that just a name you made up? I don't know. It says Pickett. Bobby Pickett. Sounds like a stadium in Florida or something for like some.
It does. It does. Really
Bobby
does.
Pickett. Welcome to Bobby Pickett Stadium, Alabama or something.
Yeah, Bobby Pickett Field.
Did you know remember the Appalachian Power Park in Charleston?
Yes.
It's named like Go-Mart Stadium or something now because that's a sponsor. Isn't that tacky? Only West Virginia, Go-Mart Stadium.
It's everywhere. It
Go-Mart
really
Field
is.
or something like that. It's crazy.
Look at Acrisure, which was Heinz Field.
I know. He says he sings it. I know he sings, but on my side it says it's Boris Pickett, but he goes by Bobby Pickett.
Okay.
Well, he did, but Bobby Dale has Boris Karloff, and I don't even see that anywhere on here because his real name is Robert George Pickett, but he's better known as Bobby Boris Pickett.
Okay.
So you got the Boris right, so we'll give Dale the win.
So what other music do you have for us tonight?
I don't. This was going to be a short kind of run about Halloween.
And we've talked nothing about Halloween.
Yeah, with the Monster Mash. We just did.
So what is your favorite Halloween tradition?
Sled riding.
Sled riding, really?
No, I'm kidding. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm looking up something.
Nuh-uh.
I don't want. Okay, now and they're trying to get AI to get in between me and my Google. No, I don't want to do that. Get away from me. Ugh, get away. As AI people are way smarter. I don't need that.
All right, hostess with the mostest, get it together. What is your favorite Halloween tradition?
I mean, are there traditions for Halloween?
I think there are.
Okay. Well, okay. How about instead of that, my favorite pastime, like growing up trick or treating. How about that?
Yeah.
This is good, and I'm sure it still happens because it's hilarious. When those morons leave a bowl of candy on their front porch and put a little note saying each person take 1 or 2. No, you dump that crap in your bag and you leave, or your.
I know where that's going.
That's what you do. We did it me and my buddy Matt did it every time. That's jackpot right there. Then you don't have to go anywhere else. You just go home. You know? And it's even better when they have a variety in the bowl. It's not just like Tootsie Rolls or Blow Pops. Now we did land a gold mine of Blow Pops on someone's porch in one of those bowls. Everybody take one? No, we're taking the whole thing.
So what was the best neighborhood in Clarksburg that you scored from on Halloween? doing that practice.
I mean, I didn't like, I don't do what those people do where they get in their car and go to a neighborhood. That's stupid. That's
Okay.
taking away from the kids that live in that neighborhood. Don't do that. If you have kids, don't do that anywhere. Isn't it? I mean, there's plenty of candy in your own neighborhood, unless you live in the woods. And then it's the spooky people down the street.
I kind of live in the woods, so
And
I
the
mean,
guy in
like,
the guy in the guy in the panel van in the
the neighborhood that you referenced stealing the entire like bowl of candy from. Where was
But
your
there's still
go-to?
plenty for everyone. There's still plenty for everyone. I mean, even after doing that, there was many houses that did that.
But
Dummies.
where was your go-to?
Well, I mean, I grew up in country clubs, so that's where I went all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was jackpot when those people would do that. But and then we'd have. Okay. What's the last age? How old were you the last time you were actually a trick or treater? Not gone with trick or treaters as a chaperone or whatever, but an actual doing the thing. With
The
with
last
kids.
time for me was I was 15 years old in Houston, and
Come on,
we
no, 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 no,
trick-or-treated.
no, no.
Yeah,
What's the cutoff?
let me
What's
talk.
the cutoff? What should be the cutoff?
Let me talk. I was
Okay.
15
All
years
right.
old,
Okay.
and it was both sweet and sour because we were like, getting candy, going door to door and whatever. And then it was kind of like we were also like sneaking beers on the sides, so it was kind of nefarious. Um, but for my own children, there was no cutoff. They actually gave me the cutoff. When they were like 13 years old, they're like, yeah, this sucks and it's stupid.
That's
So just buy us a bag of candy. And I'm like, do you still want to go out in the cold weather and the rain and do this? They're like, no. I'm like, cool, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I think 13 or 12 or something should be the cutoff. I mean,
Yeah,
10,
yeah, that was
10 is
it. That
even
was it for them.
As soon as after, once you turn like 11 or once you turn 10, done.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
'Cause at that point, you get pretty creative, like we did with the bowl of candy. Read directions. That's for school. When you have to do it, and you get in trouble. Who's gonna
I
know?
mean, in Houston, it was partly like get candy, and then the other part of it was let's toilet paper shit. So
Well, we did that on like every other day of the year. We didn't have to.
right. But Halloween was special.
I mean, like a Tuesday night sometime, there's nothing else to do. What was, what's your, do you like candy corn?
You know what? The only thing I like with candy corn is that you can actually melt it and for like 90 seconds in a microwave.
Why?
You can melt chocolate, like baker's chocolate, whatever, for 90 seconds. Mix the two of those together, and it forms Butterfinger bites. Yes, please.
No. Whoa. Okay, that Butterfinger's my stuff. That's
Okay, well, those two
But-
combined make Butterfinger bites. Abso-fucking-lutely.
well,
Yep.
Like the regular candy corn or the chocolate candy corn, because those are better.
No, the regular candy corn.
I don't know. That sounds suspicious to me.
Melt
Did you-
that shit.
Did
Melt
you ever?
that shit, put it in little blobs, and melt chocolate, and roll those little candy corn blobs
I don't have that
into
kind
the
of time.
chocolate. It becomes Butterfinger bites.
Don't have that kind of time.
Yep.
What,
I will make that next time.
have you ever found anything like nefarious in your bags of Halloween candy, like they say on the news all the time? Don't
Yeah, I found
take your kids' candy.
dental floss. I found
Wait,
toothbrushes.
like in the package,
and
like
I found apples. Did I
What?
find edibles? No. God, no, unfortunately. I found dental floss, toothbrushes, and apples. I'm like, ew, nobody
I
wants
mean,
to shit.
like in the packages, like I'm not talking about like what you've gotten from people, like because some people are dumb. They give out fruit. Nobody wants fruit. That's not the point of Halloween. we don't need that. Our parents are covered. They have us on that. We don't need fruit. Or some people did like fruit roll-ups. No. We have those at the house already. We want. What else do you have? But I mean, you know how like they would say like, you open up the package or check
Razor blade in the apples. No.
razor
I never
blades
found
or
anything like
fentanyl or something. Nothing like that.
that.
Ever?
No.
I don't
No,
think
I had somebody drop a joint in my bag when I was like
Well,
15, but
that's a gift that keeps on giving, though. That's a friendship
that
bracelet.
was the extent. I had a joint drop in my bag, but otherwise nothing nefarious, nothing interesting. It was kind of like, okay.
I didn't know this one. What does the word Halloween mean?
I did go to Halloween a couple of years ago in Florida. I went to see a friend,
That
And
doesn't
it
mean
was
you trick or treating just because you go to
it
see a
was
friend.
candy. It was candy and candy for adults, but candy for kids was obviously candy, but candy for adults, if you showed up the door, it was like little, shots of, little balls of shots. It was
Balls.
fucking edibles dropping your bags. It was like there was candy for kids and candy for adults. It was
Was
like,
this a
oh
rave?
yeah,
I mean, you can do that any time of the year, like at a rave or something. I mean, just
oh
all the
fuck yeah,
time.
but it was great. It was great.
Let's see. Oh, this is a good trivia. And I didn't. This is actually pretty good. It's actually it's interesting. In what
Please indulge.
state? In what state is it the norm for trick or treaters to receive full size candy bars on Halloween?
Connecticut.
Oregon. You were way off.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
So those bastards into Bloom are trick or treating right now for full size candy bars. You know the band that I know.
I mean, here you go to Bridgeport, but okay.
What was the original purpose of bobbing for apples? Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, I have no idea.
I didn't know this either. Fortune telling.
Really?
Specifically predicting whom a woman would marry. Each apple represented a different suitor, and whichever apple the woman ended up biting into was said to represent her future husband.
Oh, well, that explains a lot of my life.
Did now they make kids do it? did you bob for apples for your marriage?
Oh my God.
Take a chance. Just take a chance. You know.
Any chance?
Let's see. Have you ever seen a ghost?
I have.
I don't mean like at this time. We talked about that the other night. That's just shadows. I mean like right in front of you,
Oh yeah.
right there.
Oh
Who
yeah.
was it? Who was it? Anybody you recognize?
Actually in my own house, I've seen them.
Like there, like where you are right now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, in my own house.
I am not doing Friendsgiving or whatever you have going on. I will eat outside.
It's not at my house, but I have my own home. I actually stayed the night in the Gettysburg National Cemetery, squatting. We were
I would do
squatting.
that.
Yeah, we did that.
Everybody
I have
squats.
stayed at Lake Shawnee at night.
Is
I
that
have
the
stayed.
amusement park that's closed in Southern West Virginia?
Yes,
That's
very
now
haunted. A lot
that's
of death,
creepy.
I have
Yeah,
seen
there's
shit
kids that
right in
drowned
front of
there,
my
right?
face.
Kids
Huh?
drowned there. There were kids that drowned there. Or
Yeah,
something, or got,
a lot, actually.
that's why they went out of business because you go there and just die. I guess you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've
I've
seen a
driven
lot of
past
shit
there
in
a few
front of
times,
us.
and it's creepy just driving past it because it's just an abandoned amusement park, and the rides are
And
still
there's
there,
that vibe. You just get that vibe. And it's
but
like, damn,
it's
all
all
right.
grown up, and it's just there's nothing going on, not anymore.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yep.
I wonder why they never
Exactly.
just tore it down because I mean that's a good piece of land, you would think. But
Somebody bought it and repurposed it, and
wasn't it a Indian burial ground or something like that too?
yeah, part of that is part of the property. Yep,
But I
absolutely.
mean, in reality though, our entire state and like maybe the entire United States is on an Indian burial ground somewhere. You know, because
It
like
is.
they are the natives.
It is. That place is a whole special, different situation, though. It is fucking
What did you see
nuts.
at the what did you see at Lake Shawnee?
I saw people walking and I took photos and I took it during the day too, so I could have a reference later to show where trees should be or bushes and what was actually appearing at night. We saw the Ferris wheel, which hadn't been used in 40 years, which was lit up on one particular car, which wasn't lit up because there's no electricity, and it was constantly lit up. We found out that was one that had death on it. Um, there was so much going on that night. I mean, I got fucking attacked by a gravestone. The original site of
Wait,
that
whoa,
place,
whoa. You got attacked by a gravestone? How's that happen?
near a gravestone. Okay, so
Okay.
the original site was a man who was like a fur trapper. He 1700s, he had a wife, he had like 8 kids, whatever. He took like 3 of his oldest kids, they were boys, to go fur trapping. The woman was left there with the children, and well, they got slaughtered by the Indians, like slaughtered. And then when the man came back with his children, they killed them all as well. And there's a gravestone there where the homestead once was. And went over there, pay the respects, whatever. Middle of the night, of course, because that's how we roll. And I got like attacked. I got scratched. I got pinched. I got fucking hit inside of my head. It was like, yeah, we need to leave now, this area. So yeah, there is no joke there. It was a hot, hot
You
mess.
could go. Anybody could go there and nothing at all happen. Like me, that's what that would
True.
happen to
True.
me.
I'm an empath though. I always have been. I've always been extremely empathetic, things like that. And my own home. I mean, we had poltergeist activity in my own house. I had to cleanse my own house. Like, there's so much shit going on here that was going on here.
I wonder if Danny's ever Danny Strickle has ever inquired about Lake Shawnee because that would be a good place for him to go.
I
Because
don't know,
I
but
think
like,
I think it's privately owned now, and you have to get a hold. Is that how you did it?
well, yeah, yeah. The guy, there is an owner, and like
Yeah.
he does tours throughout the day. He only does a few weekends a year where you can actually stay there because the rest of the time, paranormal, photographers, whatever, are filming there. So it's very sporadic when you're allowed to go there. But we were there the weekend before Ozzy and his son were there to film their show. And we stayed there. We were the only three to stay in the whole place the entire night. And he said, "Hey, my house is right here. If you need me, come get me." But he's like, you know what you're going to experience is what you're welcoming. You either welcome the good, you welcome the bad, whatever. And he said the Indian burial ground is no joke after about 1 a.m. in the morning. And so, the whole actual like carnival grounds, it was very weird. Like I said, got attacked, things like that. There was so much wanting to bring us towards the water, like something kept drawing us. I was like, yeah, no, we're good. Um, we went to an old abandoned haunted house that was on the property, and it was part of an
Like the
old
ride,
haunted.
like for the ride, like a ride, a haunted house,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. And
attraction or
we
whatever.
got towards that, and it was kind of like we went through it, and like there were so many vibes there that like you are not welcome. It's like, okay, we need to respect this and get out of here. Um, that night we stayed under the pavilion because the guy's like, you don't have to pitch your tent in the yard. You can literally pitch your tent on the pavilion where you have electricity and you have fire pit. Okay, cool. It was freezing. It was middle of November. It was like 15 degrees. It sucked. And I couldn't sleep. I kept hearing little
I
pitter
mean, how would
pattering.
you be able to sleep? No, I mean, especially after you're experiencing something, there's no way you would be able to sleep.
I kept hearing feet all around me the entire night on the
That
concrete.
was
I'm
probably
like,
that was
dude.
probably like critters and
No, I kept hearing children laughing. I kept hearing music, and I'm
yeah,
like,
they were like, haha, you guys are idiots for staying here.
well, yeah, the raccoons play music. Yeah, oh god. I kept hearing all that. I'm like, shit. Okay. And then like around 1 o'clock in the morning, about 12:30, we're like, let's go to the Indian burial ground. And we did. And we got ran the
I'm gonna
fuck
play
out
this
of it.
this creepy music behind you, so keep talking.
We got ran the fuck out of there. It was like, oh no, we were seeing like almost like the cavalry coming towards us. It's like, oh fuck no. And it was bad. We also stayed at Droop Mountain, which no one is allowed to camp at Droop Mountain, but I need the supervisor for the state park. And he's like, if you really want to, I will allow you to do it. I'm like, okay. So we stayed on a Labor Day weekend, which actually snowed a few years ago, and we stayed in the actual Civil War
Snowed on
trenches.
Labor Day 1 year.
Yep,
Wow.
we stayed in the Civil War trenches. I don't know if you're familiar with Druid Mountain, but
No,
it's a
but
state
we
park.
have Civil War trenches on Lowndes Hill.
Yeah, we do.
I don't
I've
think
been there.
anybody's ever been up there for the.
Well, I have plenty of times, but Druid Mountain
I
actually,
mean, like for stuff like that.
yeah, the state park. I have been.
Oh,
You are not allowed to stay at Druid Mountain at all, but he let us, and we slept in the fucking trenches, and it was um Labor Day weekend. It was great
I go
down
back to the
south.
Gettysburg thing you were talking about.
Yeah,
When was this?
and this, oh gosh, it's kind of a tradition for my daughter and I. We have gone every
I did
five
see that.
years. She was 13.
I saw it
Huh?
on your face. I think I saw it on your Facebook when
Yeah,
you first started hanging out.
yeah. We usually go every 3 or 4 years, and we go there. And the last time we went, my daughter was 19 years old then, and she's 21 now. But we stayed in the cemetery. We had a hotel. We had a beautiful hotel to stay in. But I'm like, I'm gonna stay the night in the cemetery. You guys stay in the hotel, whatever.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
we stayed the night in the cemetery, and it was crazy. We were seeing all kinds of things embarking on us. But Droop Mountain was actually crazier. Um, being in the trenches, we were there. We got chased out of the woods at one point. Like I had rocks hitting me just out of no fucking anywhere. It was like, oh my God. But at one point we were down on the battlefield, just kind of sitting there, just watching and waiting, and just all our ghost equipment just kind of sitting there, and we're hearing the cavalry coming, and we're hearing all kinds of crazy shit. And it's like, okay, that night it's snowing, it's Labor Day weekend, it's snowing in Druid Mountain. It's like, what the hell? And I gotta pee, and I can't go pee because there's literally the cavalry walking outside of my tent in march formation. I was military, so I understand march formation. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, I can't go out of this tent because I don't know what's gonna eat me. So like, I have to piss on chance. So I just held it. But I
There's
was
no way that you could get me to do that. I mean, it sounds interesting just to experience something like that, but once something happens, I would be frozen. I would not know what to do. Like
yeah.
I've watched videos of people that been like video footage of Gettysburg in the daytime of soldiers running.
I have to send you those
That had
photos.
nothing behind it. They were see through. But it wasn't close. But they were zoomed in. It was crap. Of course, it's always crappy video. But but it's like the Bigfoot videos.
I have to send you a video, or I have to send you a photo.
I don't know.
Which you can post on your site if you want to, but it was Rhea got a perfect shot. Like we were there, like we went, yeah. This actually was from when she was 13. She's 21 now, but like when we stayed there a few years ago at night, we stayed in the cemetery. We got some activity, but not a lot of footage. But this time she was 13 because I kind of started doing a weird tradition. Every 5 years, she was 13, she was 18. We're going when she's 23. We take a picture in front of one of the cannons, and she looks bored as shit, which is not her. Far from her norm, but it's just kind of tradition. But the first time we were there, we were in the cemetery in daylight, and she just started snapping photos. She's like, there's nothing going on, but I just want to snap pictures. Well, we ended up sending her pictures to TAPS, which was like the guys who did ghost hunters. Yeah. Of the picture, I will send it to you. You can put it on your page, no big deal.
Yeah.
But it's a soldier. It looks like a woman dancing.
Send me the email and I'll pick it up in my email.
It looks like a cavalry behind them. There are no feet being shown. There's nobody touching the ground.
It's just, got my notifications off.
No, it's just like fully formed people, but you can see through them, and it's fucking crazy. Like when we went back and looked at the pictures, we had chills. We're like, holy shit. And when I sent it to TAPS, they could not debunk it. They're like, damn. They're like, you caught the holy grail right there. It's like, yeah, this little kid did, just snapping her photos. It was great. So I'll send you that. Yeah, it's fucking creepy though.
I mean, I'll put it up.
Look at it, you will get chills. Like, holy shit.
This stuff I'm playing in the background is crazy. It's I put it on my Instagram when I posted the show last night. Mm-hmm. I don't know whether they're. I think they're a band, but it's like death metal band because they do have some stuff out like that. But the rest of it's like soundtrack stuff, like this here.
Okay.
Stuff like that. It's really good. They're called Repulsive, and it's creepy music, but it's perfect for this kind of stuff. But they do like soundtrack work and stuff like that. It's really
love it. Okay.
But they do have an EP called "The Killer Behind the Mask." Looks like it came out at the beginning of August, and it's all their band stuff, like death metal stuff. It's very very hardcore stuff. It's creepy.
It's creepy.
I like it.
Are you sending me the picture? I was gonna put it up on the.
No. I'll send it to you soon. I gotta get off here to actually do that.
Oh, because it's on your phone, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap it because I didn't want to do a whole show anyway. I got other things to do.
All good. Love you, buddy.
I didn't get the marquee letters for Salt Chuck ready, so because I was doing other things, but I will get that up there and
let me send you that soon and put it up there. Yeah, it's freaking amazing.
Maybe Friday when the Salt Chuck guys are on, I'll put it up.
Okay, cool.
After I look at it a little bit.
Love you.
There's a band. I was telling you about this band before we went live. They're called. Are you leaving? Are you guys signing off?
No, I'm not. Unless you want me to.
No. I just if you were going, I was going to say goodbye. But if you're but the band is called Makes My Blood Dance, and I thought this was perfect for Halloween.
I like that name.
they will be in Dunbar at the shop, live at the shop with a band that I've had on the show called Together Lost. They're opening with several other bands. I cannot remember the exact date, but I know it's in December, and I will be down there for that. And then the very next show after that is at the Art Bar in Morgantown that I probably won't go to because I'm already. But You know who's opening for him there in Morgantown? Heliosphere, which is going to be on the show on the 25th of November. So
Nice.
I might have to go to both. I don't know. But
All right.
I think
Well, I am actually pretty available this month if you need help, especially on weekends for shows.
now this local band that I'm not going to divulge the name yet, but if they do this in person, because there's an option since they're local, if they want to do it in person, I might see if Jackie will let us do it at Music on Main, and we just
Nice.
But and you can still do that with me or here. Doesn't I mean the room's bigger now, so it could be done here, or be on Zoom. But you can do that show with me. I don't know when it'll be. Probably be the next one. I would assume because we're pretty much at that stage.
So this episode was what 218?
228.
228. Okay.
Oh, and I did talk to. I'm gonna butcher the name because it's Italian. Laerte. I think it's Laerte, but I can't remember how he pronounced it. But they were on Break Me Down from Milan, Italy was on in January. 61 episodes. About 61 episodes ago. Yeah, and they're going to be on probably again around the same time, January or February of next year, to talk new stuff. So because they were on Instagram Live, I believe that was last night or the night before. And they still have the most views of any episode on YouTube. Their show.
That's awesome.
Had 308, I think. Is more than Chris Bowles, but he's in second. Very close second. I can't do anything about that. But he needs to come back on too, I think. Am I allowed to talk to him now, like without the
I have no idea. You can talk to whoever you want.
Oh, I know that, but I don't want to make anybody's blood dance. You know what I mean?
There's a whole backstory behind that, but yeah, okay.
Well, anyway, this is Makes My Blood Dance. They're really good. I like it. It's kind of Paraman 5000-y stuff, a little bit.
Hi, Dan. If you're watching.
Not all their music is like this, but this is one song. It's called Together Apart. That's a cool name. I will see everybody on Friday at 7:30 with Saltchuck from Detroit.
Come
ready.
to Friendsgiving afterwards.
They're the nicest guys ever, and their music's badass. So we'll talk to them on Friday. I will
Bye,
do my
homie.
best. Tell the ghosts I'm not going to be there or tell them not to be there or something. I'm not going to come over if it's dancing around the living room. Okay. It's my blood dance, but Together Apart. See you Friday.
Never come out the right way.